Hey guys, what's up? This is Brevort, and today the 23w43a snapshot of Minecraft has been released, which adds a bunch of new copper and tuff blocks to the game. So I'm really excited about this one, but I'm also excited because I got a new theme song for the Snapshot series. So if you really want to see that, stick around till the end, but I mostly just did it for fun and it wasn't really a serious thing at all, so yeah. Let's get right into things. All right, so first of all, we have the chiseled copper blocks. So you can craft these in the stone cutter with the regular copper, and these come in waxed and normal variants and all the oxidized variants as well. They're purely decorative as far as I can tell, so pretty cool. They look pretty cool. I especially like this one and this one. I really like any of the cyan copper blocks, like the fully oxidized. And I assume you can craft the chiseled as well. Yes, okay, so you craft it just like normal chiseled. You put two slabs over top of each other, and you get the chiseled copper block. Next up, we have the copper grates. I haven't seen the crafting recipe for this yet. Let's see what it is. Okay, so it's for like this. And can I also use cut copper to make these? Oh, you can't. Okay, but if I do it in here, does it give me... It gives you more if you do it this way. So you definitely want to do it through the stone cutter because it'll give you 4. And these also come in all the variants of copper as well as waxed and regular. The changelog said that mobs don't spawn on them and that they won't suffocate mobs, but turns out they actually do suffocate mobs. So interesting. I haven't tested whether or not they spawn on them, but they may or may not. Don't worry about reporting this, though, because I've already reported it, and it is confirmed to be a bug on the bug tracker. Let's see, do these let light through? I imagine they do. Yeah, it looks like they do, because otherwise it'd be a lot darker. Yep. We also have the copper doors, so these work as regular doors, but they also, when you power them with a redstone signal, they'll open. So, pretty normal. All the variants, and oxidized and not. And copper trapdoors, which again function just as normal trapdoors. But then we have the copper bulbs. So these are really interesting. Also, I didn't actually see how you craft these. Let me check that real quick. Is it with copper blocks or copper ingots? I'm hoping it's with ingots, but I'm guessing it's with blocks. Okay, yep, it's with blocks. And then the trapdoor is like this. Yep, okay. So the copper bulb is crafted with 3 copper blocks, a blaze rod, and a redstone dust. So you actually get 4 from that. Okay, I didn't expect that. That's pretty cheap, actually. So these are pretty cool. You can oxidize them, and you can also control the light level with them. So by default, when they're off, they output a signal of 0, but you can turn them on, and they're actually different from redstone lamps. They look for 2 signals. They look for an input and an output. So it turns out these actually have 4 different states to them. They can be neither lit nor powered. They can be lit but not powered. They can be powered but not lit. And they can be both powered and lit. And they actually make a little tiny sound. Let's see if we can hear that. Oh, it's so cool. They have like an on and an off sound. So that's really, really cool. But then the cool thing is that these actually have different light levels. So this one has a light level of 15. It's 14 where I'm standing, but that's because I'm 1 block away. If we go ahead and shut that off. This one has a light level of 12. That is the exposed. This is the weathered one, which has a light level of 8. And this one is the oxidized one, and it has a light level of 4. So this one's really dim. Oh, and they have such a weird noise. It's kind of like the respawn anchor, but also kind of different. I don't think the pitch changes at all when they're at different oxidation states. That'd be pretty cool if it was. This kind of sounds like chains when you place it. Interesting. I'm definitely going to be using these. These look absolutely amazing as a building material. Next up, we have the tuff blocks, which you already saw over here. Okay, so this is chiseled tuff. So I imagine that you can craft all the different, you can craft stairs, you can craft walls, you can craft slabs, you can craft all the different things with tuff now. But you can also craft chiseled tuff, so I'm imagining that's like this. So yep, there's the chiseled tuff, and you can craft tuff bricks. Oh, you can craft polished tuff, okay. And then you could craft tuff bricks from that. And then I imagine that you can also craft, yep, so there's the chiseled tuff bricks. So the chiseled tuff bricks has a little bit of a different design. This is the one that looks kind of like the Among Us face visor thing. And this one has a design that looks kind of like the new Breeze mob that's coming up in 1.21. So how does the tuff bricks look when you put them together? They're very they're very cartoony in the way they look. Like they look too cartoony in my opinion. But maybe that'll grow on me. But I feel like there's too much saturation to them and too much texture. I feel like they need to be smoothed just a little bit. But if they were smoothed anymore, they might look a little bit too much like normal stone bricks. Actually, it's quite a different texture from that, so maybe we have some room to change this. Alright, and finally we have the new bat model. This is the new bat model. This bat has no AI, so he's just kind of chilling here. But otherwise, yeah, this is what they normally look like. I'm not a fan of the way they look now compared to the way they did before. I thought the way they did before they were a lot cuter. This just looks kind of derpy. And maybe that's okay for Minecraft. When they're standing still, I'm okay with that. That looks okay. But when they're flying around, they just look really derpy. Like their heads are just way too big or something. Then again, they're not the only mob in the game which have really big heads. So maybe that's okay too. But yeah, this is pretty exciting because people have been asking for Tuff to have more uses, and now it finally is getting those. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited about, and if you've enjoyed it, hit the like button. And if you want to see more like it, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next Snapshot video. Apparently, someone said if you use the regular copper grate, they actually, oh yeah, they don't suffocate in that. But any of the other variants, like the waxed or the oxidized, they will suffocate in. So, very interesting. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this one. So, again, let me know what your favorite new addition in this snapshot is, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Calcium Captors Modem. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and goodbye. Mojang just released a new snapshot, and I'll tell you just what it's got. It doesn't have vertical slabs or guns, but it's got some new features and